everyone, today we're making the super trendy fault line cake. I have seen so many pictures of beautiful fault line cake, whether they're with candy, cookies, or fruits, you name it. They're all beautiful and I could not wait to make one. So today I'll share with you my fault line cake, but I'll also give you key tricks to make yours right from the first try. So let's get started. So I have here flour, I'm adding baking powder and salt. Good mix. And I'm gonna set aside. I'm gonna leave all the ingredients down in the description box, so go and check them out. Just note that they are for 4 9-inch cakes, so you may want to adjust depending on the number of layers or the size of your pan. I have here softened butter, to which I'm adding sugar. My mixture is now light and creamy, as you can see. And now I'm gonna beat in my eggs one at a time. Now I'm adding the vanilla. Beat a little bit more. Okay, so now I'm gonna alternate between the flour and the milk. Flour goes first. And then milk. And my batter is now ready. Now is a good time to preheat your oven at 350 degrees. So I'm using a measuring cup to divide the batter evenly between my 4 pans. And as you can see, my pans are all greased and floured. I also put a parchment in the bottom of each one of them. And they're good for the oven. I'm gonna be baking my cakes between 30 and 35 minutes, but because your oven might heat up a little bit differently than mine, you may want to check on them after 30 minutes. Okay, so now let's make the buttercream. Okay, so I have here softened butter. I'm gonna add to it cream, a pinch of salt, and a bit of vanilla. And I'm gonna beat until it's creamy. My butter is now super creamy. I'm gonna start adding my confectionery sugar. I'm actually gonna add it 2 or 3 times and beat very well between each addition. When making buttercream, it is very important to always sift the confectionery sugar. The last thing you want is to end up with lumps in your buttercream. My buttercream is now ready. I'm gonna now go ahead and color it. My buttercream is now ready. So as you can see, I already trimmed my cakes, and now I'm just gonna cover them in buttercream. I'm just gonna go around the cake and fill in any gaps. My crumb coat is now ready. I'm just gonna pop my cake in the freezer for about 15 minutes. My cake is now firm, as you can see. I'm just gonna go around and pipe where the fourth line is gonna be. I'm basically just gonna go and do a random zigzag around my cake. When building your fourth line, start with a much bigger fourth line than the one you want to end up with. Because as you start smoothing out your buttercream around your cake, your fourth line is going to really shrink. My fourth line layer is somewhat smooth now. It's gonna make it a lot easier for me to apply my sprinkles, and they will stick a lot easier. Go ahead and try to clean up the bottom of your cake. So I'm just gonna go around and outline my fourth line. So as you can see, I have a very thick layer of buttercream all around my cake. So as you saw, I'm doing each level by itself. So I did the bottom first, and now I'm moving to the top. Just trying to smooth it out as much as I can. And you kind of want to stop when you feel that you're starting to touch the sprinkles. So my fourth line is now done. I wanted just a tiny one on the very bottom of the cake. I'm just gonna pop my cake in the freezer one more time, and then I'll bring it back and I'll finish it up. And now it's going back to the freezer for about 15 minutes. So now to highlight my fourth line, I'm gonna go over it with a silver dust mixed with a few drops of lemon juice. Just make sure that your cake is nice and cold. I hope you enjoyed today's recipe as much as I did. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye!